Yeah, I want to talk to you today about a simple topic of, I don't know, natural causes or natural causes that are observable that we should try to make sense of. However, it is just gonna be not your reality or your reality. It's either or either. So nothing is applicable to everybody and nothing is applicable to nobody. So there is no applicability. Anyway, just what I said is as much as what I will speak about confusion. Now, we have AI now and we use AI a lot, being Copilot, Chat GPT, and Cloud AI. You have Perplexity. You have a number of those things. They are no different than each other. From a conceptual perspective, in a narrow-minded view, a concept for us as regular non-IT people, we would see artificial intelligence as being a set of data that went through a machine, and they call it the machine learning concept. A set of data that was created. Now that's where we have to first get it from, a set of data created somewhere, fed into a machine. The machine looks for commonalities, similarities of execution and other complicated stuff and makes a model, and then it uses that model to develop the language processing features and ability. So it doesn't really add anything new. It summarizes what it knows from the larger collective to a model of the collective, and then it takes the collective ideas to regenerate symptomatic or systematic responses. Therefore, if you could go back to the original point, what is called the training data, or the data that it is consuming to make those things, you would say, where did that come from? And it came from you, it came from me, it came from the world. So we are the data source of the models. Therefore, what is our model when it comes to something like our health discussion? Our model would be very confused because for the last 100 years, 50 years specifically, when computers were developed and data becomes digitized and digital, it is that confused data that was fed into the model. Therefore, the model would have confused itself or is trained upon confusion. Therefore, the model itself is okay. The data it used is confused, and therefore the responses from artificial intelligence algorithms from a general language learning perspective would also provide the same. And this is well embraced by the developing community. You could see ChatGPT does give it that little notification on the bottom saying, please know that what we are telling you here may not be the absolute, so double check your stuff. Same thing for Copilot, Perplexity, Cloud, all of them. They will tell you that because, of course, it's that necessary. Now, you as an individual within that framework of thinking, which was you are contributor to that information, had your own biases. It's always your own opinions. Nothing what is true or not true. It's just your opinion. Your experience is your reality, not whether somebody says it and it is happening for you the same way. It's still your own reality. There is no realities of the same. Similarities in reality, of course, is data points. And what we are seeing is that you notice, you go to the AI, you type in something that you have observed in your reality, or you have become a more awakened to. So you made an observation, you come to the AI and you say, I observed blah blah, and the AI will tell you, no, 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 that doesn't make sense. Now that's my jumping point today with health and AI. My website is AI Health Insights, and of course, tiny technology, AI, health, the importance of our health and how we could use that collective wisdom which comes through the AI. That could be individualized now. That could give us different um, options on the menu. Limited as you may be in your own experience, you now could have a wider menu of options in your decision making for your own health. And that is what it is. That is why AI is critically important for us. We have what is called collective mind because of AI. Before that, what we had was collective data sets, which is what Google and Yahoo and Hotmail and those other platforms would have provided, data sets that was not yet modeled. Now we have collective models, or models that have used those data sets, and we have this idea as a very substantial part of your life. So therefore, you are a collective You are going to the collective mind, and I would usually use the collective body of knowledge, collective physicality, and saying to it, hey, I am in my little experience here observing this. What say you? You are literally asking 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, a million people for their opinion in summary. When you go to those models, that's what you are doing. So what you are getting there, it's a whole list of possibilities. But if we would have taken all the possibilities, then you would see the model would spit out to you as much as there is possible of infinity from its model in any scenario, and it would be somewhat not unique totally, but somewhat a little unique, whether it's in the expression or whether it is in the information or whether it is in the context. Now, this is important for us in going forward, because what we would find, we would be observing things, and that is the most important part here in this discussion. There is that which is consciousness or soul or self or whatever we want to call it, that guides the man, guides the physicalities. So while we have a body of knowledge that would help us express or discover or identify or walk our way together forward, we do have to understand the importance of inspiration, the desire of inspiration that comes to our dreams or just deja vus or whatever, as being of a critical component over that wraps everything over, so that we don't get lost in the minds of others. The minds of others really and truly is the model in the AI. If you would look around and you would say, well, how many persons contributed to training ChatGPT? And you would look at the data that was used to ChatGPT. I am certain that you would find over millions of persons' records, evidence, data, somehow contributing, whether it's one or a letter or whatever, contributing to the information that would have trained our artificial intelligence model or machine's model. Therefore, it is the opinions of many that is being used to give you an objective outcome without emotions. And therefore, you need to be critical about this by using what is above the mind. There is something above the mind that is called universal self, universal soul, universal connection, universal divine connection, center of self, whatever you want to call it. That is a critical level above the mind. I would model this as saying the critical level, the soul, the self, the center of everything, brings into play the opportunities of your desire. And when you get your opportunities of desire, that's where you would have to sit and say, now, how do I go about? Why am I doing this? And that's where the collective mind, which is now called AI, comes in place and helps you find little reasons that suits the narrative of your journey. The journey is your soul, and the AI is helping you find pathways to achieve the journey of your soul in a more comprehensive way. It is a simple scenario to explain that we all are traveling towards point B. I don't know if you know, you don't know if you know Grenada. If you come to Grenada, you could get to Sutton from St. George's, passing the eastern side, the middle of the country, the western side. You all are trying to get to Bathway Beach. That's just 3 roads, but there are multiple roads you could use to get to Bathway Beach from Grandlands. And so what you would see, okay, we are all going to a destination that is inspired by individual. We want to go to Bathway. We just think it's nice and I decided let's go Bathway. And we then say pull the GPS and help us to find the most appropriate route, which may not be the most appropriate route anyhow. Or you could say, ignore the GPS, let's just go over the hills, or we want to pass on the eastern side, is a long time we haven't passed there, or we want to pass on the western side because we might want to pass to Guelph for some other reason. It doesn't matter which road you take. The opinions have been created through the different road systems, and that is what artificial intelligence is doing for us from a conceptual point of view. So I thank you for being with me here today. I hope what I'm saying has at least irritated you enough so that you could put a comment in the video at the bottom of the video. Click on my website to find out more. I'm just trying to restructure the website and get things in a more organized way. And of course, if you go to the website, you look at amino acids, which is important for health. Usually I speak a lot about my health. If you get to my website, which is in the link, look to download my A is for amino booklet and have a read about it. See you very much soon, and I will be here posting as normal.